And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And live action from Liga MX is coming right up. It's UNAM, and they take on Club Tijuana.
Yeah, great to be here. How lucky are we, Derek? We get paid for this. Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too. Should be great.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. Two main strikers, four across the midfield. Really important for the fullbacks to link up with the wide midfielders in this system.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The two main strikers will stay close together. The fullbacks will link up with the wide players. The two holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
And so the match is underway. Luis Quintana. Read it superbly to take back possession. Now can they make something happen? Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, the goalkeeper has earned his corner there. A fabulous save.
A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Now can they create something? Can he do it? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. All counts for naught. Saucedo. Lost possession. Guzman. Mauro Manotas. To take the lead. And up for grabs off the keeper. And a time for calm on the ball. Torres. There's plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Well, we've been wondering for a while now, would it happen for Manchester United? Now it has happened on the transfer front, Lee.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fee's around £55 million. That's the type of money you have to pay for a quality player these days, and he is quality. Made no mistake about that.
Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Takes aim! Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Not the pass he had in mind. Torres. Still passing it around with authority. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Rivera. Could be a chance to break here. Will they profit from this situation? Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Another perfect position to read it. Guzman. Marcel Ruiz. Can he give them the lead? It's got to be! I must say he's let himself down with really flabby finishing there.
Yeah, wasted opportunity from the short distance. You see the manager's frustration on the touchline.
Options in the centre. And looking towards the back post. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
As we can see here, it's great play. They force a mistake by pressing really high up the pitch. And when they win the ball back, just look where they are, within striking distance of the goal. Great stuff.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, the ball lost here. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Gomez. A really sumptuous ball. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Textbook defending inside the box. Poor pass. Marcel Ruiz. Now with Rivera. Guzman. Or can they prise them open now? This could level it. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Well, the pass not finding its target.
The hosts are struggling in terms of possession, but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic. Pace really hurts.
Oh, he's through here. And he clears it out of harm's way. And he's fired over the corner. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Vigon might be onto something with that ball. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Well, he's given us away. Couldn't keep it. He's going forward well here. Can he make it count? And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Well, sloppy in possession. Well, visionary passing. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Luis Quintana. Freire. Alan Mosso. Torres on the ball. Well, they couldn't keep it. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Torres. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, it fizzled out. Ruiz. Losing possession a bit easily. Now can they create something? And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Chance to cross. A header it was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Luis Quintana. Nicolas Freire. Oh, is he going to be punished here? And so it is, the first half story has been written. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Perez. Dineno. Well, spot on with that challenge. Plenty of options. Oh, big chance. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. This looks promising. Now, potential danger. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here's the replay, and they do say a keeper should never be beaten at his near post, and he's made that error, and he's been punished. Big mistake for me. Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
Well, Derek, the tactics for both sides are simple. Attack. They're both trying to win the game, creating chances. It's a brilliant game.
Jaime Gomez. Guzman. Rivera. Ruiz. Might be a chance here. Can he finish? And still danger here. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Juan Pablo Vigón. Vigón. Torres on the ball. He's in control of the situation. Juan Pablo Vigón. Untidy in possession. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Firing it in. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, they say you're at your most vulnerable when you've scored a goal, and that's the case today. They'll be really disappointed to give away that goal. The manager won't be very happy too.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Gomez. Half an hour remaining then. Well, it could be on for him here. Will he? Oh, the post denied him.
Well, so close to breaking the deadlock, but not to be. The woodwork came to the rescue, Derek.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Guzman. Throw-ins given. Alan Moso. And an astute piece of defending. He's given it straight to the opposition. Torres. Not a bad pass it was. Good visualisation and execution. Can they convert? Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Disappointing control, and they've lost the ball. And the pass could do damage. Will he find the net? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really lovely through ball, and he composes himself, coolly slides it past a lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to. Well, he's got to be delighted with his players, a big smile on his face. They've got the noses in front, they're in the lead. Well done.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Rivera. Manotas with it. And unable to keep the ball. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Ruiz. Mauro Manotas. Oh, potential danger. Is this the moment? Was an important piece of defending. Showing plenty of defensive acumen and conceding the throw-in. Here it is now, a substitution. Gomez. Crossing into the middle. Textbook defending inside the box. A decisive clearance it was. Oh, big chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Over it comes. And he's alone in the middle by the look of things. The chance is on. Offside the decision. Gutierrez. Moso. On a pass that lacks quality. On the offensive. Oh, big opportunity. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, he knows putting his team 2 up would have been a big, big move in this game.
Nicolas Freire. He's taken on his opponent here. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing.
Well, they haven't been at their best today, that's for sure, but this game is far from over, and the fans are certainly reminding them of that. You've got to think there'll be one more chance or two.
Can they get in behind them? He made it look simple, really. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And they're making a change. Torres on the ball. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. And firing it into the area. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, and he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Gomez. Now with Rivera. Ruiz. Mauro Manotas. Playing with purpose and control. Good tackle. It is to be a throw-in. Juan Pablo Vigon. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. He's lost it. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game! And you have to say, it was on the cards.
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Gutierrez. Nicolas Freire. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Oh, he's given it away. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors. The journey home is going to be a pleasant one, Lee.
Well, you have to say they did deserve the win. The 2-goal margin might flatter them a little, but that won't bother them. It's 3 points in the bag.
Bueno, ante todo le agradezco que se tome el tiempo para contestar nuestras preguntas hoy. Le agradecemos nuevamente.
Muy bien. Gracias por estar aquí. Cuando quieran, empezamos con las preguntas. Bueno, lamentablemente se nos acabó el tiempo. Muchas gracias. Perdona a quienes no alcanzaron a hacer sus...
Our camera lens trained on one man. After 4 goals in his last match, what next? This is EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And what we have for you is live action from Liga MX. It's Club Tijuana, and they face Puebla.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Looking forward to a bright, lively start in this one. Quick tempo. Who can be the dominant force in the first 20 minutes? They could get the upper hand in this one.
So the initial 11 for the home side. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The two main strikers will stay close together. The full-backs will link up with the wide players. The two holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
And introducing the visitors lineup today. It looks rather like a 5-4-1 with the emphasis on defensive solidity, but with the ability to counter at pace, Lee.
Well, yeah, I think that midfield four will play quite narrow and allow the space down the sides for the wing-backs to bomb forward. You'd expect one of those midfield players to push forward and support the striker too, as otherwise he's going to be pretty isolated up there.
And the match is underway. Using his strength to shield the ball. Reyes. Diego De Buen. Well, possibilities inside the box. And a harmless cross gobbled up. And they do like to press whenever they can. Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, a poor ball giving possession back to the opposition. Determined defending. Mauro Manotas. Can he put it away? And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, here's the replay, Derek, and it's a lovely watch this is. Plenty of movement, plenty of accurate passing, and they create a real gem of a goal. Love this. Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Could cross it in here. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain have been busy in the transfer market. The contract situation has been signed and sealed, and he could be available as early as their next game, Lee.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fee's around £55 million. That's the type of money you have to pay for a quality player these days, and he is quality. Make no mistake about that.
Mauro Manotas. This looks threatening. Still could be dangerous. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. We've barely got started, and already a yellow card. Now, will that be potentially problematic for player and official?
Well, it will be, because the player's on the tightrope now. He's now thinking about everything that goes in front of him.
Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Tercero. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, simple for the keeper. High pressing at its best. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Well read to put an end to that attack. De Buen. It's with Fernandez. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Will he play it in? Gives it a go. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And he's fired over the corner, but it can't get all the way through. Well, he didn't catch it the way he intended on the volley.
No, on volleys, you've got to keep your eye on the ball, and he just wavered a little bit. Not one he'd be looking back on very fondly.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Segovia. Reyes. De Bruyne. Going well. It might be on for them. Not really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try, though, but when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
Rivero. Marcel Ruiz. Doughty defending to win the ball back. Segovia. Diego De Bruyne. Possession lost. Rivero. Martinez. Really getting stuck in. Possession lost, intercepted. De Bruyne. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Can they get in behind them? The cross is on. Will he find the net? And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really dangerous ball into the penalty area, but then you have to ask questions about the defending. He's afforded far too much time, nowhere near enough pressure on the lad, and they're punished as a result.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Rivero. Ruiz. Marcel Ruiz. Not a particularly strong challenge. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
And he's done well to tip it over the bar. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Over it comes. Still not clear. Doble. He's going forward well here. And space to cross it. Can they take the lead? And still a chance. Well, they survived the attack. Good tackle. An incisive pass. No, high quality defending. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Martinez. Tremendous intuition to win it back. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, successfully cut out. Moving forward effectively. Plays it back. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick out a teammate. But as good as the move is, the goalkeeper has had an absolute shocker. Beaten at his near post. Terrible.
So there we have it, 2-1. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. It should be. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, goal behind Derek, and he's missed. It's a big miss.
Diego De Bruyne. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Surely! Save, but still a chance. And very deftly cut out.
Derek, I still can't believe that didn't go in. What a save.
Christian Tabot. Doughty defending to win the ball back. Oh, is he going to be punished here? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, I'm almost lost for words here, Derek. It's such sloppy defending. You can't be giving the ball away there and not expect to get punished. Just really poor.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Fernandez. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Electing to cross into the centre. Fernandez. Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Over it comes. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And over comes the corner. The end product just wasn't there. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Looks promising, this. Well, disappointing end to the move. This might be ideal for the counter. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. An important interception. And half-time it is, an acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the home side. They're on top, Lee.
Well, we know how good their scoring record is, and it's a...
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Christian Tabot. Paganoni. It's opening up for them. It has to be! Not troubling the keeper. And he's made headway. Takes aim. Just found wanting in terms of the finish then. Good-looking sequence. Can he get one back? Oh, right in the nick of time. And take it away. Ruiz. It's there for him. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Marcel Ruiz. Rivero. Couldn't hang on to it. It is to be a throw-in. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Tercero. Esteban Pabez. Jaime Gomez. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Opportunity it is. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Diego De Buen. Intelligent threaded pass here. And couldn't keep himself onside. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Esteban Paves. It's with Paves. Rivero. Oh, potential danger. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
Well, possibilities inside the box. Promising attack, but his timing was off. Well, they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Alvarez. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. And giving it away. Moving forward effectively. An attack full of promise. Great opportunity. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Throw-ins given. Gomez. So 20 minutes to go. Looks promising, this. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Can they get in behind them? A fine block. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Could be a chance to break here. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Reyes. De Buen. And it might be. And it was blocked, that particular cross. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Well, the referee's watch delivered the message to him. A good goal, and thank goodness for technology, Lee.
Well, yeah, my watch says 8:20, but I'll believe his watch. And at first thought, I didn't think it was over the line, but there we can clearly see. Well, only just, though.
Ruiz. Jaime Gomez. Tercero. Rivero. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Well, making high pressing work for them here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. Well, possession ceded. Tercero. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Can he put it in? Wonderful block. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Is it going to be? Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Goularte. Real defensive commitment there. They've lost it. Segovia. Nicely cut out. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Just needs to stay calm. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Couldn't keep it. Eduardo Tercero. It's with Pavés. Gomez. Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And now, passing it through. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Oh, big opportunity. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. De Bruyne. And take it away. Esteban Pavés. Jaime Gomez. Eduardo Tercero. It's with Pavés. And he read it well, intercepting it. Diego De Bruyne. Segovia. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome, Lee.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive up front. Their forwards really hit form today. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Can he put it away? And a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation. The cross is on.
Ante todo, quiero agradecerle por tomarse el tiempo para hablar con nosotros. Gracias de nuevo.
The cameras are fixed to one man. A massive day for any young player. His senior debut is coming up, and we'll have it live for you on EA TV. Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And live action from Liga MX is coming right up. It's Monterrey, and they take on Club Tijuana.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
The lineup then for the hosts. If you like wingers, you'll love this league.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. Two main strikers, four across the midfield. Really important for the fullbacks to link up with the wide midfielders in this system.
And so the battle commences. And he read it superbly. Marcel Ruiz. And in the perfect position to read it. Referee had to be mindful of what was going on, the injury situation, and hence he has stopped play. And so play will be restarted by means of a drop ball. Carrera. He's got the right idea with that pass. And it's come off the keeper. Wide of the target, and he's going to be disappointed.
Disappointed? Wow, it's a shocker. He should be doing a lot better than that.
Well, it is an important occasion for any 17-year-old getting a chance to make your full senior debut. And Lee, there's been quite a lot of talk in the media about him.
Yeah, absolutely, Derek. And when you think that this young man is not only playing out his dreams, but he's probably playing out most of the crowd's dreams as well. What an occasion for him. Breathe it all in. That's my advice.
Mauro Manotas. Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, tremendous block. Well, it might still work out for them. Getting in there to take it away.
Well, the fans know they were lucky not to be behind there. They can't keep conceding chances like that.
Good movement. Martinez! And a chance for them to nudge in front. Oh, fine stop. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And firing it into the area. Can he put them in front? And still danger here. A move of promise on the flank. Effective challenge. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Martinez. Tremendous ball played through. Just needs to stay calm. Surely, still a chance. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head.
Maximiliano Meza. Not the pass he had in mind. Now, let's see what they can do here. Mauro Manotas. They've won back possession. Well, technically offside, but not... by a lot. So a personnel change then. Jaime Gomez. Guzman. Moving the ball forward with purpose. He could pick out a teammate. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Alvarez. And giving it away. Throw-ins given. What can he do from here? Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Zapata. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Pivotal moment defensively. Oh, what's he gone and done? Strong play here on the shielding front. And he's broken free. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Looks promising, this. And crossed in there. A deft clearance. They couldn't maintain possession. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And he was in the right place to intercept. Mauro Manotas. And possession given away. Well, can they be creative from here? And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. And he read it well. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. An example of how to press. And taking it away. He's going forward well here. Read it well. They just cannot seem to keep possession today. Gomez. Can they get in behind them? Teammates in the middle. Not messing around with that clearance. Ruiz. Jaime Gomez. Manotas with it. Oh, surely. The opportunity was there, but he got it wrongly.
Well, even I would have scored there. He's had an absolute nightmare.
Chance to do damage. Can they forge ahead? Chance maybe. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Oh, he's given it away. Might be a chance here. Unable to keep the ball. Good tackle taken away. Can they hit on the break? Will they profit from this situation? And a tidy tackle. Zapata. And they need to get tighter here. An incisive pass. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish. Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
1-0 then. Marcel Ruiz. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Effective challenge. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Mauro Manotas. Really good interception. And intercepting it. That is that for the first half here. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
Into the advanced position. Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And that puts them in position. Couldn't keep it. And in the perfect position to read it. Giving the ball away. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. Not to be this time. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, this story has been in the news, and now it is 100% official. Roberto Firmino has completed his move to Inter.
I think he'll add some real quality to this new club. He's a team player. I'm sure he'll settle in quickly. A proper pro.
Can he play it in? Delivered into the box. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Guzman. What can they do from here? This could level it. And unable to keep possession. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Guzman. Ruiz. Manotas with it. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. It looks promising. Opportunity! That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Not the pass he had in mind. Gonzalez. Throw-ins given. Guzman. Intelligent threaded pass here. Looks promising, this. Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Plenty of options. Can he finish? And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Played into the centre of the box. Well cleared away. Stefan Medina. How can he take them on and beat them? Can they convert? I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head.
Marcel Ruiz. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Gaston Silva. Gonzalez. On and on he goes. Wonderful block. Oh, surely. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. So 2-0 now. Gomez. Maximiliano Meza. Well, nothing productive, really. Getting in there to intercept. It's there for him. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. It's opening up for them. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Marcel Ruiz. Manotas with it. An important interception. Adam Barreiro. An incisive pass. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Well,
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Well, he just let his opponent glide by. A real opening now. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man. Left. Him stranded, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply, and bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Now, what can they do from here? Throw-ins given. There to take it away. And they need to get tighter. Fruitful looking attack. Real danger. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
And possession given away. Well, no stopping him. An attack full of promise. Is it going to be? Opportunity missed. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Carrera. Rodriguez. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. A bit sloppy in possession. Just cutting off the supply. Under a fair bit of pressure. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Celso Ortiz. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors. Lee, what did you make of it?
Well, scoring goals hasn't been a problem for them this season, but as we saw today, at times they can leak goals for fun. The defence really has to put their hands up and accept responsibility for this result.
Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Le agradezco que se tome el tiempo. Gracias otra vez.